$567, trading MNQ futures in the London session. I'll show you exactly how our system does it. Let's get started right now.
Finally, you don't have to trade alone. Learn while you earn.
This was a real trade on my 50K Apex evaluation account, and it eventually reached my target. The actual trade took much longer than 3 minutes, but nobody wants to sit through a long screen recording just watching candles develop. So I've accelerated the recording to show you the entire trade in about 3 minutes. And while you watch it, don't focus only on the profit. Look at what I could see before I knew this trade was going to be a winner. I'm using the LMC multi-time frame execution engine. On the higher time frame, Live Market Coach helps me understand the market context and the important areas I'm interested in. Then on my execution time frame, I'm waiting for the market to give me a reason to actually take the trade. And that's where things get interesting. Watch what happens as price moves into our area and the potential long setup begins to develop. Now I have confirmation, and this is where the LMC multi-time frame execution engine makes the decision much easier for me. Look at the chart. Before I press buy, I can already see my potential entry and my structural stop loss. But LMC does something else that I consider extremely important. I define how much money I'm prepared to risk on this trade, and based on the distance to my stop loss, LMC calculates how many MNQ contracts I can use. This is especially important because I'm trading a $50,000 Apex evaluation account. I don't want to choose my position size emotionally. Risk comes first, position size comes second. And now I can see the complete trade plan directly on my chart. I have my entry, I have my stop loss, I know my position size, and I can already see my potential 1.5 R, 2R, and 3R profit targets. So instead of trying to calculate everything while the market is moving, I can focus on one thing. Does this trade make sense? The plan is clear. The risk is defined. And now I make the final decision and enter the trade. Now let's watch the trade develop. Price begins moving in our direction and starts working through the profit targets that were already mapped on the chart before I entered. First we reach 1.5R, then 2R, and finally price reaches my 3R target. The result of this trade was $567. And there is another important reason why I'm happy to finish here. Because I'm trading an Apex evaluation account and I need to pay attention to the consistency rule, I also use a daily profit plan. My goal is not to make as much money as possible from one trading day. For this account, my daily profit plan is approximately $500 to $700. So $567 puts me exactly where I wanted to be for the day. There is no reason for me to start chasing another trade just because the market is still open. But remember, the most important part isn't that this particular trade was a winner. Another trade can follow exactly the same process and still hit the stop loss. What matters is that before entering, I understood the setup, my entry, my risk, my position size, and my potential reward. Then I can record the result in the LMC Trade Journal, review what happened, and learn from it, whether the trade wins or loses. That's the entire philosophy behind Live Market Coach. Learn while you earn, and learn while you earn. If you'd like to see how Live Market Coach can help you make your own trading decisions more visual and structured, check the links in the description below and learn how you can get access to Live Market Coach. I'll see you in the next Real Trade Recap.